G'day and welcome to the MacPack.
We're back.
My name's Jamie McKenna, and to my left this week, in order, the man on the panel who's most afraid of magpies is my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Yes, magpies scare me so much that I stopped running in the park around the corner.
There you go. To my right, coming in at 6'1", as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack. Who we call Ginger Boy. Ginger Boy, how are you, mate?
Oh, it's always scared. You know, you got to keep your eyes squinty around this time of year.
Especially with that coloured shirt on. My eyes are going to be squinting on. I need sunnies.
I'm the sun.
I
Yellow
need sunnies
shirt.
in
Brighter
here.
than ever.
It's
Live is.
absolutely fluorescent up here for the new year. On the MacPack podcast, boys, this week we're kicking things off with a bit of a story about Joe's latest travels. You rode a horse
I did ride a horse.
and you're scared of birds. I'm also giving you a bit of a take about my Saturday night.
Yeah, baby.
Plus, this week we're also asking, what was your first ever email address?
Oh.
You're giving out our hero, and I have a joke. It's a massive app. Let's get it. Boys,
Brother Mingo.
How are we all? Are we all well?
Fantastic and happy to be safe away from the magpies.
There you go. Give us a bit of a rundown on your weekend. You went, I just saw videos of you on horseback. You look like quite the little, what's the word? Brokeback Mountainer.
Brokeback Mountain, yeah. It was a bit that. So we went down to Collie.
Okay, yeah.
Collie, you guys know what that is?
Yep.
Douth. Headed Douth for the main.
You had no awareness that you're going Douth, though, I found. I messaged you on Thursday giving a bit of, are we going to play some golf or, you know?
Yeah, nothing on.
Tennis was the...
Ooh, could be on.
Yeah. And then you were, next thing I heard, you were Douth.
Yeah, because we had planned to go down just for one day, just like a little, like a little day road trip.
Long place
Something
to
fun
go
to do.
for a
Yeah,
day.
so then we were like, oh, let's just stay the night. It was like $130 to stay.
That's pretty
in
good.
A little motel. Yeah, really good. And then the next
How
day.
is the motel? A motel just sounds trappy to me.
Motel.
No, it was good. It was like we just had one room, and then the bathrooms were like shared, but there were only two other people there that we saw.
You stay at some weird places,
And that was
though.
in the bathroom.
You've done
they,
these.
they were in the bathroom. Yeah.
You've done these trips in the past, and you've stayed in some peculiar little
Yeah, when
arrangements.
you go to these like tiny towns, there's not like there's not many options.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's like, yeah, you get what you're given.
Okay.
And we got so we headed down to Collie. We and then the next day we've got to think of some activities we're gonna do because we just sort of did all the other ones the day before. So we went horse riding.
Nice. Have you ever been?
No, never been. We've been camel riding up in Broome.
Right. Oh yeah, we have. Yep.
Yeah. Do you remember?
I don't remember, but I have seen many a photo, so I believe that happened.
Yeah, so we went down horse riding, and I was a little nervous because obviously I'd never done it before. And the main thing I was nervous about is you always hear about people getting kicked in the head
Yeah.
with a horse.
Don't stand like back left of a horse or something.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Yeah, you
So,
can
like,
die.
you know
People
what?
have died.
Yeah, and there was only me, Kira, two other people, and then the horse person or whatever. And we go into like the big pen, and we get told which horse.
The official title. Horse
we get told which horse we're gonna go on, and like no one else was that like nervous. But like when I was walking to mine, like walking around to the side of it, so I had to pass the back, and I was so scared. So I took like a good couple of meters.
Yeah. Okay.
And going around, I'm not walking mine. There's like my big fear is get kicked in the head by this horse. Luckily it didn't. But one of the horses, they were like, oh yeah, that horse is a bit slow. Because that horse got kicked in the head by its mother.
Oh, by
And it
another
has
horse.
which you don't hear on this horse on horse violence.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, apparently this horse is like a bit stupid because of the whole...
You
Oh
must
my
be.
gosh.
That's a pretty high kick.
Oh, it was when the horse was
An
little,
infant,
I
a
guess.
Pony.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But it's so scary. The whole time, I didn't want to get kicked. And then, so we're riding on. These are old horses, so they're like 10-ish.
Yep.
And they're pretty slow ride around. We went up. It was kind of like a bushwalk, but you're on a horse.
Okay.
And it's cool because you feel like you're driving it, even though like
I'd be terrified.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
Don't
be
they
so
kick? They can
scared
kick
it
you
would
off
run.
as well.
they can, but these ones are like these are the ones they give to people who've never been on horses before.
But my thing is like,
It's the
at
same
what
DNA.
point? At what point is the horse just gonna go? Like we've all had bad days at work,
Mm.
but what are the chances that you're gonna get on this horse and it just goes, fuck, I'm knocking off today, and just goes, catch you later, Joey.
Well, and we measure cars in horsepower. You know, like they're quick. They can
They
go.
He
can
could
go.
go, yeah, he could go if he wants to go.
They can. We went up this one bit, and the lady at the front was like, "All right, this is like a bit of a steep incline. Like the steepest bit, and they're like, so just make sure you're holding on because they're gonna fucking jump up this thing.
What do you mean? They start to like really kick.
Yeah, because you get up the hill, they really need to like, like if you're walking and then you get it to like a steep, you're getting up on, and the horse did, and it felt like it was on a roller coaster.
Yeah, right. How are the bollocks?
Bollocks were fine.
That's good.
Arse was really hurting. It's sitting down for 2 hours.
You on the saddle?
Yeah, I was on the saddle.
Saddle do much?
Apparently, yeah, because otherwise you got like spine and crack.
It's fine in between.
But yeah, the scariest thing that happened was I was riding. Well, the scariest thing I saw was the horse in front of me did a shit, and that was very full on because you're right. I'm right there. My horse is right up to it. The horse in the front stops to shit.
It sits down.
No,
just drops.
No, just shoots him out. And it was like watching. Like
Fuck,
a
you'd be in the
bowling ball.
worst spot.
Yeah.
You're watching. Like you've
was
got
already
to
lift its tail.
Yeah, well, the tail's already up because I was already saying like anus and.
Nice.
But you paid extra for that, didn't you? That would have been your package.
And then just see this like thing kind of open up, and I was like, huh, what is this? And then
Oh my God.
almost like a bowling ball comes protruding out,
That's it.
and then drops, and I was like, oh, it's like he's doing a shit. And then another one comes.
Oh.
That's fucked, man.
But then the worst bit was when the anus is like, so the shit's out.
Yeah.
And the anus is like is like retracting to normal size.
the
sphincter.
first episode of the year. First episode, first segment. We're talking about anal sphincters.
And
Yeah,
you
the
could just
sphincter is still open after the
Yeah, so I saw right in.
You saw the nether
I
region.
saw the eye of the needle, and it was not a pleasant sight. It almost looked like brain, and it was just singing.
Fuck me, dude.
But
People
So-
listen to this in the morning. Like, this could very well be the way that someone's starting their Friday, and we're just giving it a bit of.
Here's a horse.
Here's some
it
horse
was fun though. I would
intestines.
recommend. The scariest bit was when the horse in front of me slowed down, and this one that Kira was riding, and then my horse just bends down a bit, and then her horse then goes "Row," and does kind of jump up a bit at the back because my horse had bit that horse in the arse
Like while you were there or prior to?
while I was on. I watched it happen
Right.
because the other one was
Before
being-
the shit?
Trying to get a bit of poo.
after the shit, but like not right after, like quite a bit after.
Good
It's
man.
because the horse in front was going too slow.
Wow.
Oh, so he's trying
So
to.
my horse just bit its ass. It was insane.
That's
Horses
pretty-
are crazy.
That is bizarre. Bizarre scenes.
Yeah.
Not my pick of the bunch. It's not an activity that I would be putting my hand up for, but props to you for doing so.
Yes. Getting out
Jay. When
in
just while we already did the shit talk, but you're in like row A1. You getting a fair amount of smell from the rest of the trip wafting back into your face.
No, I didn't smell much.
Okay, horses
We're out in fresh
stink.
air.
Yeah, I get that, but a horse just shit like 2 meters from you,
Yeah, but then we're moving on.
and so everyone's walking over the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh.
Surely it smelled like pretty foreign.
No, it's fine. We're out in nature. We're in the bush.
Everything smells like
We're
shit.
living it up.
Yeah, it's all shit.
What was the
Ah,
name of the
nice.
horse?
My horse's name was Nova.
Cool name.
Like the radio
Very cool.
station.
Yeah.
Why?
The other one was called no. Nova's just a cool name. It's a cool word.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other horse was RTRFM.
Get the sponsors in. Very nice. Magpies. You've done a little bit of research. You've
That's
obviously been out in
right.
the wild. You're becoming one with nature. This is the year of Joe getting into nature. Last year was the year of Joe pretending he was doing Ausland.
I did it.
This year is the year of Joe getting into nature and becoming the everyman.
Yes, that's right. But obviously, we talked about nature, getting out there with nature with the horses. But there's one creature, an Australian creature that I really do not like.
Yep.
Well, I respect them, but they're the ones I fear the most.
Okay.
Like, obviously, people from outside, they think, oh, snakes, spiders,
Sharks.
sharks. But those ones you don't have to worry about as much because they're not going to just attack you out of the blue.
Yeah, you got to go out of your way to sort of get into there.
But there is one creature that can attack you basically anywhere, and it has attacked me before.
Yeah.
The magpie.
Yeah, okay.
Which I also saw a video a couple weeks ago of a magpie swooping someone and going
Yeah.
for their eye
I saw
and
that.
getting right underneath the thing.
Yeah.
And it happened so
Millimeter.
fast. So she was like on FaceTime or filming or something. It happened so fast that she didn't know what it was until she watched the video on slow-mo.
Wow.
Terrifying. But
I thought the swooping season was done. I thought swooping season happened in like September.
Never
I think
finishes.
swooping season is done at the
Okay.
moment. But there's been some research done
Right.
to see how likely you are to be swooped.
Right.
And obviously, this is a pretty important thing. It's one of the big topics of Australia, getting swooped by the magpie. It's a big health risk. So you think, a team of scientists could have done this, but no, it was an 8-year-old girl.
Oh, she's done the test.
Yep. Down at the local park, she was doing a survey about magpies. I guess they have a bad swooping problem there.
Yep.
And an interesting question, I guess her hypothesis was, does hairstyle impact how likely you are to get swooped?
Okay.
What do we think?
I'd say nah. It can't possibly. Like, they don't seem to pick and choose. They just seem to go for whatever's available.
I'm going to go with yes, just because I think, like, first it would be more threatening, and, like, second, they'll just be used to, like, noticing hair from building their nests.
I thought it might be something due to it, because that's one of the things they say is if you're going, like, riding and stuff, you can get, like, helmets, or you, like...
Yeah. You look real smart.
No, but people put eyes and stuff on there, or they'll wear, like, I remember in primary school, people used to wear, like, an ice cream tub that had eyes
on their heads.
Yeah, they had eyes on them.
How'd those kids go? They
were safe. They were safe. They were safe from the magpies, but the bullies got them.
Yeah, exactly. You really just got to pick your poison there.
All right, so we've got it broken down into 5 categories. We got long hair, shoulder height, short hair, no hair, or bald on top. Which I love that. No hair,
and then partially
bald on top.
So still got like the George Costanza
I think that's
shoehorn look.
Yeah, male pattern baldness, or just no hair at all. Yeah, the Kylo look.
The Kylo.
All right. So which category do you reckon will be the most?
Well, so it is true that it is based on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Seems to be
go
a trend.
hair must be the key. So probably longer hair better, and less hair, you look more like a bowling ball.
Yeah, I reckon people with more hair get swooped more often.
Yep.
Oh, you think more hair gets swooped more?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. So men who had less hair, either bald on top or no hair, were much more likely to have been swooped in the last year. This is obviously, she's done the graph in Lego, so it's a bit hard to read. But it looks like...
It's an ad. This is an ad.
Done it in Lego.
She's paying me good money for this. But yeah, bald on top is like twice as likely to have been swooped in the last year than short hair and long hair.
Right.
And then people who have never swooped, the never swoopers were pretty consistent. So I reckon those guys just don't go out much.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, bald on top and no hair. I mean, the results speak for themselves.
Sort of. Let me have a guess. What do the colours mean?
So light color is swooped in the last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
That's a confusing graph.
It's fair enough. But also my question is like bald on top. There's not many lasses that are bald on top. So is it more just the fact that the blokes are getting out more frequently and then therefore more frequently getting swooped?
Yeah, that's interesting.
If I leave the house 10 times and I get swooped once, and you leave the house 0 times and get swiped 0 times, of course I'm going to get swooped more often. I'm outside more.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
There you go.
This 8-year-old probably hasn't put that much thought into it, unfortunately.
Well, there you go.
But it's interesting.
Get a number. We'll get her up next week. We can have a chat to her about the bald hair look.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, boys. Quite frequently here on the podcast, we discuss, particularly you seem to have a lot of big nights out on the Terps.
Don't mind them.
And quite frequently, you are in need of assistance come the close of an evening, which is often a little bit, sometimes premature.
Yep. Tends to be. You go too hard and the night ends early.
Go too hard too early, and then you get picked up, and you have to make the long journey home.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Now, I've been there a heap. I've been there a heap in my younger years, and obviously it's a very busy period. We've done the Christmas, we've done New Year's, we're sort of into the new year now, and I was looking forward to quite a nice casual Saturday night. Everyone was at Wildlands, and another good friend of mine who will remain nameless for the entirety of this story, was celebrating a birthday.
HBD,
HBD, indeed.
So you were just
So yeah, I was off the clock.
Yeah.
As far as I knew, I was watching a surfing documentary. I was sitting on my couch. I just had dinner.
The tarp
And I was-
was
Yeah,
rolling.
completely nude and oiled up. He's watching Mick Fanning punch that shark.
I was
does it for me.
treating myself
As you
to.
punched your own.
I've been
shark.
making these M&M McFlurries, homemade McFlurries.
Yeah.
Just vanilla ice cream
And you
and mini
That
M&Ms.
can't be good.
It's surprisingly good. Connoisseurs vanilla ice cream. Shout out to the
maybe
team.
Connie
ice
would
cream
be
and
good.
M&M's.
And then which
Yeah,
part's
but it's the
not
soft
good?
serve.
Nah, but
can't
if you can
recreate
swirl
it.
them up, man, it's pretty.
Soft
Trust me,
serve is good.
But then when you swell up ice cream, it just becomes milky.
you've worked out how ice cream works. Anyway, so I'm perched on the couch. Be 7:40 at this time, right? Pinging off a
The
few
night is still young.
pinging off a few messages to the person in particular who's celebrating their birthday. More or less, just been like, are you having a good time?
Oh, is it their own birthday celebration?
Correct.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So I messaged
Party.
them and get a bit of an update. They went to a bottomless brunch with all their friends. I
Dangerous.
didn't want to be part. Like it's weird for. It was weird for me to
You're
go.
weird at brunch.
Yeah, you suck at brunch.
So I didn't go, but I.
You're all
You just
oiled
keep
up.
going on about how you don't like breakfast.
So I'm not there. But also, brunch started at 3:00. So you can't have a bottomless brunch that starts at 3:00. You've misunderstood
Brunch.
what the word brunch
Late
means.
lunch. Late brunch.
You're
Bottomless
doing
oven at
dinner.
afternoon
You're
tea.
doing dinner. Lunch and
Wouldn't it be
dinner.
Brenner?
What's breakfast?
Breakfast.
No, anyway. So
Yeah.
they're there. I'm not there. It's just all on this occasion, all females at this little event.
Was it breakfast food?
Rawr.
I don't know. I didn't fucking
Now I understand why you weren't there.
get into it.
Yeah.
Now,
You're scared of women.
You'd be
I'm-
awkward, yeah.
I'm
You'd
sitting,
just be going on about how I've never had jam before. Yeah.
What cross bond?
I'm sitting. Oh, anyway.
Crumpets.
I'm sitting there at 7:40 on a Saturday night,
Yeah.
quite enjoying my quiet night
Yeah.
on the couch. I ping off a text messages more or less just like having a good night, and I get a response like, "Yeah, great fun," and then, "Can you come pick me up though?" And in Perth at the moment, sun doesn't set till like 8. Doesn't start getting getting late. It's just ticked over 8:00. Or 7:51 now, and it's only just starting to get dark.
Still see light out there.
Exactly. So that's what I was looking at. I quickly pick up the phone, buzz in a little bit of a yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Person answers on the phone, heavy echo on the answer, and I've gone like, "Are you having a good time?" "Yeah, but feeling a bit crook. Do you mind coming to pick me up?" And I've just gone, "Yeah, that's fine. But where are you?" Because I can hear the echo. And she goes with the location of the venue, not the room.
Yeah.
Like,
Because room is bathroom, right?
yeah, exactly. And I'm aware, but I don't know that person on the phone knows that I'm aware. And the only reason you'd be in the bathroom making a call saying I feel sick is because you have quite literally just been sick. Yeah.
All the brunch is coming out of the bottom.
There was a bottom on the brunch. So I've quickly joined the dots and worked out that I'm now doing a bit of a reconnaissance mission to Leaderville at 7:40 on a Saturday night.
The lady tab.
My ice cream date by myself has been cancelled.
Top.
So-
is rolled.
Yeah, but shower the oil.
So I jump in the car and I'm sitting in the car. Roll doors going
Sticky
up.
ass.
I'm
Covered in tar.
I'm rolling. The roll doors going up. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, if this person that I've
Were
called
you still
is,
naked?
if this person that I've called is crook, I have nothing.
Except for the top.
So I've gone and grabbed a towel, a wet towel
Yeah, that you already had
that was,
ready.
that was drying on the.
Oh, you already used it.
I was here. I had a swim. I took the towel. Anyway, so I put the
Oh,
the
what
towel.
type of towel was it?
The towel
was
in
it
the
like
car.
a good one?
No, it's one of the grey and white one.
Oh, vintage.
Now we're pausing for this because this is quite an important part of the story. It is a bit of a vintage towel. It's done us for years, right?
Yeah.
Now, great towel.
Oh, I remember it vividly. I remember the texture as it dries my skin.
Now it's in my passenger seat. No, it's in the boot of my car. It's in the boot of my car. I go to the pickup. It becomes quite apparent as I'm getting there. 5 minutes away,
Yeah.
I ring because I don't like. Also, like when you're going to pick someone up, fuck, you sort of need them to really be part of it. They need to contribute to the setup because the amount of times where I've been like out the front and like it's just roaming traffic, and I'm like, I'm out the front. And they're like, yeah, cool, man. I'll be out in like 5 minutes. I'm like,
No.
no, I'll be
Yeah,
back
yeah.
on the freeway. Like this is just a circle. I can't just
Yeah.
keep doing this loop. So I found
a
this,
kiss and drive, baby.
and so I've called early, gone like, start wrapping it up. If you need to say your goodbyes, say your goodbyes. And then I'm there. I'm pulled over. I'm in a no stopping zone, which I know isn't like, apparently know how to do that, but
Because you don't stop in that.
yeah, well, pausing. Car's not off, but I'm not
Yeah.
moving. And then it becomes apparent that they're coming across the road. They finally find me. During the phone conversation, I'm getting more and more of a gauge as to the status of the person that I'm picking up.
Yeah.
And the health is diminishing from what I thought it was going to be.
Not ideal.
She makes her way over to the car, sits down, and we make the journey home. It's quite noticeable that this person is intoxicated. They haven't. They're absolutely blind. And
Let's get loud.
and so they're sitting there next to me, and I'm sort of asking a bit of a question, trying to piece it all together. I'm being answered the questions in quite a jovial manner, which is nice, because if this person has been feeling crook, they're doing a great job at trying to hide it.
You're doing like some RBT questionnaire. type
Yeah, more or
stuff.
less like, oh, how was it? Oh, yeah, very good. And I'm like, okay, if you're pausing on syllables of words with the frequency in which you are, I'm getting more and more of a gist as to how it went. Now, we start to make the venture home, and I'm like, are you crook? And she's like, oh, I was sick once in the bathroom earlier. I was like, is that when you called? Starting to draw the dots, trying to build a bit of a storyline, like a good cop, trying to build exactly what went down. Start to make the journey home, and I'm more or less like, if you need to be sick, we're about to get on the freeway. And from the moment we hit the freeway, we don't really get off until you're at my house. I live somewhat close to the exit of the freeway.
It's like a 15-minute straight road.
It was going to work out to be a 20-minute drive, and I've made this pretty clear to the person sitting next to me. We've got 22 minutes. If you need to be crook, let me know, and we can pull over.
It's the worst feeling when you're like feeling sick and you know how long it's taking, and you just keep looking like 12 minutes. All right.
I can hold it.
11 minutes still.
And then, so we're driving home, and about halfway home, the person, because I'm continually checking in, giving it a bit of, all right, you good, yeah, fine. They're doing a lot of this one, which I wouldn't encourage. So when you're sitting in a car, you can sit like this, yeah?
Yep.
Very little movement. We're going in a straight line. There's very little movement.
You're sitting propped up, back straight.
If you're hanging your head like this,
oh, down on the...
doing this,
Yeah, Mike is all the way up here, Jakey.
I'm doing a bit.
He's waving his head in between his knees.
You're immediately getting a lot more sick, yeah?
Yeah. Although to be fair, that's what the body's calling for at that point.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm watching to my right. Literally just like someone doing a sprinkler, a horizontal sprinkler with the top half of their body. And I'm going,
they're trying to
this isn't helping you feel crook.
They look like what you were trying to do earlier.
Settled. And then so about halfway through the journey, I've done a quick check-in. Are you feeling crook? No. Are you feeling crook? No. Are you feeling crook? No.
That's good. Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, it was, I'm feeling pretty sick. And I went, oh, fuck. I don't like pulling over on the side of the freeway because it is arguably the most dangerous place you can pull over, especially if you've got someone hanging out of your vehicle trying to chuck guts, right?
Only more dangerous place would be in the middle of the freeway.
So I ventured off and I actually exit at, for all those Perth people listening, Cranford.
Cranford Ave, I knew it.
Shout
I knew
out
it would be
Cranny.
Cranford.
Shout out
Cranny
to
for
the
the
team
boy.
at
Cranford had most underrated freeway exit.
Now I leave there, I go down like a little side
Yeah,
street up
yeah.
near a park, and there's
yeah.
lights on, like basically all down the street. There's people outside
I can already see it.
because it's still early. It's like at fucking 8:02.
Yeah, okay.
We pull up to a street or to a house, and there's a long. The house is a long way back, right? We're sitting in the dark, and the moment I pause, door gets open, vomit gets fucking shafted out of the throat vessel.
None in the car?
As far as I was aware at this point in time, none in the car, right?
It's good.
I jump out and very patiently give it a bit of, be as sick as you want now.
Yeah.
Get it all up. We can spend the next 60 minutes here. I don't care. I get the towel, hand it to her. She's cleaning herself up, right?
Oh.
And again, that's fine. You're doing good. I even bought water. So like
Good
the
man.
full service. Oh, but I've been in this situation.
Towel, water,
I know
what
what
else?
needs to be done. Patience is the virtue. I'm asking, all right, just get it all up, because we've got 15 minutes. When we get back on the freeway, we now have to find the freeway, get back on it, and then commence the drive again. So probably still about 15 to 20 minutes away from home.
Mm-hmm.
Get back in the car, and at this point, we're chasing the freeway. So we get back out onto what would be Varland Ave,
Yeah, it could be, yep.
and we need to make a quick
No, it couldn't. Leach Highway?
Leach Highway. We need to make a little bit of a turn. We need to make a little bit of a turn, right? A little bit of a turn.
Yeah.
So we actually turn, as we go past like Bull Creek Station, we need to make a right-hand turn. We get to a roundabout near a location where our Nan currently lives.
Oh,
yeah.
Right? Shout out to Nan. And we hit the roundabout. We need to do a full roundabout, and then we come back, and then we're going to be on the freeway, right?
Oh, the roundabout.
As we're doing the roundabout, I'm still in very good spirits. Like, I've seen all of this go on.
And then you went around the roundabout 6 times.
Like, we're having a grand old time. It's not like the vibe's still good. The vomit's up. I think it's probably in the clear, but let's be
We're
cautious.
over the hump.
So we're going, and we go around the roundabout. I quite literally go, wave to Nan. And look, as we go around the roundabout, the person sitting next to me goes, hi, Nan, as we go around, right? We then pull up at the set of lights, about to go back onto
Valland Ave.
Leach Highway before we go to the
Mitchell Freeway.
Yeah. Now we're sitting at the set of lights.
Violent Freeway.
We're sitting.
Cranford Ave again.
We're sitting at the lights, right?
Yeah.
And I go, now's your opportunity. If you need to be crook, that's fine. We're at lights. We can be sick here. You're all good.
Yeah.
Stressing this a lot. From the moment we hit the other set of lights, we do the roundabout. If you need to be sick, let me know.
Yep.
No, I'm all good. No, I'm all good.
Oh, perfect.
That's what I'm thinking. Light goes green.
Right.
Light goes green. We move a meter. I feel sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the motion that's getting.
And then, so we're about to get on the freeway.
Yeah.
There is nowhere for me to go but like the launch lane onto the freeway.
Oh, no.
Just as you're about to hit like this train station,
also dangerous.
we're perched there.
Oh,
I've got hazards on.
Nice.
She's out the car.
It's cool for Niaz.
But the saddest part is the time in between telling me I need to vomit and the time between me being legally able to pull over on the side of the road.
Oh.
Our good friend the towel has seen better days. And it becomes very apparent to me quite early on in the piece that the head facing down is no longer like for a bit of a gag. It's because I'm chucking guts into the towel.
Oh. Is the towel in some sort of dome area where it's capturing all of the juice?
No. It's just
Flapping
serving
around.
like a paper towel. It had been folded over, but it wasn't strategically done. So
And
it's
when
just
you're at
more
that level of
clumping.
fuck-eyed,
clump-
you don't care where it's going.
clumping, it's hugging, it's not flash, right?
Oh.
We pull over.
Towel.
we put, and like it stinks, like as you can imagine. It's
Like
all
what?
happening in the towel. I'm
Is
freaking
this
out.
better or worse than my shit story in terms of people eating?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't tune in. Okay, so this is all happening, right?
Yeah.
Right in front of me. So we've paused at the lights. Now there's a lot of vomit. It's going straight into the towel. I'm very aware of that. We've urgently pulled over. Hazards are on. She throws herself out. I was like, vomit out the car. She tries to do it via still sitting in the car, which is quite a long projection
Yeah.
when you've already got majority of it in the towel. So then she's leaning out with the towel, and I'm sitting there pretty flat. There's cars like tooting as I'm going. As they're
You
going past.
can't fuck.
Because I'm very much not in a safe spot.
Yeah, no, God, no.
Anyway, after about 5 to 10 minutes, we're sitting in this little area, and I'm like, again, get it all up. Like, let's not fuck around, because we've got to get back on the freeway still.
I've got surfing clips to watch.
And then so we think it's all done, right? And I said, you're good? Yeah, 100%. I said, we've got about 15 minutes left of the drive. She goes, yeah, that'll be fine. And I went, it's funny because like I could have sworn only a matter of minutes ago you said it would be fine. And then within 12 seconds, you destroyed my towel.
You gotta ask while the car's going.
So my trust is diminishing by the second. She goes to shut the door so we can continue on.
Yeah.
And
Where's-
the towel comes in. And the towel stinks because the towel's still full of quite an amount
Bottomless brunch.
bottomless brunch. Now, I've gone, throw the towel out. I don't want the towel in here because at this point, windows are fully down and now all this smells in.
Oh.
And I am not good around smells, as we mentioned before with the horse stuff, but particularly vomit. I find it
Yeah.
disgusting.
I
The
also
smell of
find-
vomit makes me vomit.
I find even seeing someone vomit
Gross.
will get me.
Now, so she goes, yeah, we will throw the towel out when we get home. And I went, no. I want the towel out of the car. And she persists. Yeah, we will throw it out when I get home.
I guess it's probably like nice to have if you're the one vomiting.
It's a comfort blanket.
It's good to have something to vomit.
It's
been a
soaked. It's absolutely
It
soaked.
wasn't wet by the
I said, throw it out. She goes, where? Like on the road. I said, yeah, just hoof it out now. We're still in the bushes. She throws it out. I went back 2 days later. The towel's still there.
Yeah.
But no one's picking it up. Anyway,
Nan's using it to shower.
so that's fucked. Now, all right, the door gets shut. We're in the clear. There's no smell. As far as I know, there's no smell. All the windows are down, right? We're in good nick.
Yeah.
But it dawns on me as we hit the freeway. As it dawns on me as we hit the freeway. It dawns on me as we.
Perfume.
It dawns on me as we hit the freeway.
Perfume must be off.
It dawns on me as we hit the freeway. Okay, are we done? Are we done? It dawns on me as we hit the freeway that we are now doing a 15-minute venture.
Oh, still.
No towel.
Without a towel, without a bucket, without anything, but someone who's sitting in the front seat who is losing confidence in the person sitting next to him.
Oh, no.
The journey continues with minute by minute check-ins and one of the greatest white lies of all time. 15 minutes has never been reported as we're 3 minutes away so frequently and so incorrectly as what I did, right?
Yeah.
How far away? We're 3
3
minutes away.
Oh, that's
How far? Just probably 2:45, right? This is how slow we're counting down. I said, are you okay? Because we can pull over. No, we don't want to pull over. Don't want to pull over.
Not if we're that close.
It was a hectic 15 minutes.
Three.
And by, the probably 10-minute mark, questions start getting asked. Are we close?
Is this clock working?
Are we close? Are we close? Are we close? And with every question that gets asked of me, I'm asking, do you need to be sick because we can pull over?
Yeah.
We finally make it home.
Nice.
Some level of trust is restored. The car door gets opened at the garage. There's all this like fake vomit. It's just like pretend vomiting. Like it's like need a vomit, but got nothing left to vomit.
You're just doing it for the show.
It's just like air vomits. There's pump fakes. It's like, but there's nothing coming out. We're out the front of the garage, and I thought we were in the clear, and then behind me,
The
headlights.
towel.
Headlights.
You left this, buddy.
Headlights appear. Headlights appear.
Man.
No, the neighbour's there, and they want to get in. So there's a little bit of sliding and moving and whatnot. But the neighbour gets in, and the rest of the night goes a lot better than I thought it would have. But yeah, it was basically a 2.5 hour round trip by the end. Towel gone.
Rip towel.
And a very, very eventful evening. And it really dawned on me at this time that not only am I very apologetic for being in this situation before, and I know that you've been in this situation quite a lot frequently, but fuck, we handle it so much better though, don't we? Like I've never, ever experienced anything quite like that. That was pretty...
What about when we picked you up from the Swan Valley?
Oh, that was alright.
Yeah, but I was unconscious.
We didn't stop.
Yeah, true.
You just threw up all
That's
down
because
the
we
side
were
of
in
the
your
car.
car. Sounds so good.
But yeah, a big Saturday night for myself. It wasn't meant to be. I was meant to be sitting on the couch with the tarp out, having a watch of the surfing. But instead, we got the towel out.
And if you've got the towel,
A whole lot of cleaning.
please message me.
Alrighty, boys, it came across my desk this week the idea that our first email addresses are always going to be rather embarrassing. But in my case, it still lives with me. It's still an active...
Use it a lot.
It's still an active account that I use like for a lot of stuff. I keep getting a message on Gmail saying my Gmail is full. And
What?
yeah,
Wait, what?
15 gigabytes apparently is all you get on Gmail.
How do you have so many emails? You're just subscribing to every day.
I don't know. I've got a lot, and I need to go through and clear it up. But what I can't fathom is my Outlook, which has been my email since I had MSN and I was 8.
Yeah.
Has never gone. We're full, and I get probably 15-1, maybe 20-1 ratio of emails sent to that email than what I get to my Gmail account. So this must be festering like. I would be
Terabytes.
surprised if we're not at 1 million emails on this account. Like, I get so many, right?
Yeah.
To the point where I still use it because it's like my spam account. And I check it nearly every day because stuff's interesting.
Yeah. Like, I used to get my like Facebook notifications. Like,
Yeah.
This person liked your photo.
I get
this
that
person
still.
that.
How do you
I
turn
get
that
it.
off?
No, I get it to my old email.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to get it, but I turned it off. I don't know how I
J-Bubs.
turned it off.
You unsubscribe down the bottom.
I tried.
But essentially what I want to get at is...
No, not even J-Bob. It's a different one.
Because I'm still subscribed. So, like, if I go to, like, if I go to, like, a cinema, or if I go to Rebel Sport, or if I go to, like, any of these food places, and they're like, all right, and, like, you want to join my loyalty program? Like Maya, for example. They're, oh, yeah, this is your thing.
Yeah.
Just give us your email. They never say give us your fucking phone number, because that would be easy. They go, oh, give us your email. And then I have to... Should we say it? No one's going to hit me. Hit me. See if I care. It is...
Or you can just say not what the @ is.
Good shout. Oh, but the
No,
@'s funny.
@ is the main bit.
The @ is funny.
The @ is the cool bit.
So...
Just say it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it, like, honestly... Nah, but what if people start subscribing me to shit?
No one's going to do that. Plus, you already get...
Yeah, fuck it. Come at me. My
Everyone
email,
use this.
my like young kid email got set up by mum when I was literally, I would have been seven or 8.
Mum's the genius behind it.
Yeah, it got real. Like a lot of my mates were just going like, yeah, like you went, Joe is the best. That
No,
was
Joe
yours.
underscore is the best.
I was, yeah, but now everyone knows yours. I was trying to hide it. Now what mine is like a family friendly email.
Yeah.
It is MC for Muck for McKenna.
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
OF for of.
Yeah.
US for us. Mook 5 of us.
Yeah.
There's Mook 5 of us.
Correct.
At MSN.com.
See, you're so lucky. I would have loved to have at MSN because the only thing when you have like Outlook or Gmail or Hotmail, the characters there's so many characters.
Not at MSN
Huh?
there,
But
right?
MSN
MSN,
is easy.
3.
Bang. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Gmail is like the auto-complete one.
So when I'm at like Telstra and they're going, okay, and just need your email to send the billing. And I'm like, okay, well, you know.
So do you say it out or you spell
Like
it
5
out?
Well,
of
that's
us,
the thing. It's
MSN.
not something easy. I can't just say like Jake McKenna 605
Yeah.
or whatever. It's literally like, it's,
Do you just say MC5?
yeah, because you can't say
OF?
Mook 5 of us. They're like, what
What
does that mean? So I'm like, MC 5 OFUS. And they're like, in their head, they're like, this is just a random assortment of numbers. And like, there's no rhyme or reason.
That's
'Cause
secure, dude.
Because if you're reading that, it looks like I've just like gone, okay.
It's
no-
like QWERTY 2.
yeah. Okay, you ready to make your email? I'm like, yep. And then I just put my head on the table.
No.
Yeah. And they've gone, perfect, that's it. That's unique. No one else has got that one. And then so I say this. I go to like Telstra, for example, or Cotton On or YD to buy like pants and like, oh, and we'll just make this one go, because you get your receipt digitally. And I'm like, yeah, no worries, man. And they're like, okay, I just need your email. I'm like, okay, MC 5 OF U. And if they haven't started smoking at this point, I go US, and they're like, yep. And I go at MSN, and then it's that point. That's the dropping point. They go, wow, long one. Like, you've had this one a while, have you? I said,
Forever.
yeah, man, this
Yeah,
shit's
old, dude.
this shit's older than like you. How old are you? 16? Yeah, this is way older than
Can
you.
I still make an MSN?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like they shut it down.
I feel like even when I was on
How's he still receiving?
there,
Just with Outlook.
yeah, shout out to my boys at Outlook. But when I was even on MSN, you couldn't do MSN. I was the only one with an MSN. Everyone else had a Hotmail.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have
anyone
Hotmail.
Yeah, no one else had MSN. I don't know how we did it, but it's literally like the most reclusive email of all time.
Mum probably made it on, not on MSN. Like, she probably made it on like
The MSN
the
app.
MSN website.
Yeah. I'm not sure what ended up happening, but yeah, it begs the question. Does anyone else, because everyone's embarrassed about them,
Yeah.
but no one's still actively using them at the age of 27.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Except you.
Yeah, and for a
I,
long time I had to change to new, because there was a lot of, when I was doing uni, I had to change because I was still using that for university, and I was like, this can't keep
This can't go on.
Yeah.
It's actually smart though to have a second email for all your
Spam.
subscription stuff.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
And when people ask you, you're like, what's your email? It's like shitty spam, shitty store at gmail.com.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
want to quickly ask, how many emails do you guys have like unread on your phone app?
Gmail?
On Gmail.
Or on any your highest?
See, I've hidden it. because it would be too many. But like this is just today. Still today. That's all today. So that'd be at least 30 today.
Yeah.
And that's
but you
with
can't see like a number.
No, I turned that off because it was I think at 1,000 it's like, or 10,000 it's like just
I've
plus. I just get the plus symbol.
I got 20,330.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've got 3,717. And I actively unsubscribe from stuff.
Not quick enough by the looks.
But I don't go back and delete as much.
Well, there you go. So if you do want to find me, you can hit me up at mcfileofus@msn.com and I will promise to not look at it. Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It continues for 2024. It's time for our Everyday Hero. Well timed. Yeah, Joe's just time to burp.
Oh.
What a guy. That's one for the YouTubers.
Yeah.
Riley,
Yo.
in the bright yellow.
Yeah, hi Viz.
Take it away.
So, obviously, you know, my heroes either take place when people pick me up from the side of the street.
Yeah, we already had one of those stories, buddy.
Or at the gym. Or at uni.
Yep.
Random places, right?
Correct.
But always those three. So, this one, lucky enough, takes place at the gym.
So yeah,
we
you
got
go back to
another
the
gym
well.
one.
Another gym, bro.
This one is different to every single other one, right? So, it was a Thursday night. Me and the boys just been to Cade's, all get our hair cut. But obviously, we go on different times. So, like, half of us who were in the early shifts of the trims are all at the gym. And then me and Kobe, we're coming a bit later. We're on the late schedule.
You guys operate on such a bizarre little lifestyle pattern.
Yeah.
It's about 8 p.m. and me and Kobe rock up at the gym. And the gym we're going to is Good Life Health Clubs.
Shout out.
And right next door is a big Anaconda store.
Anaconda.
That's it. Anaconda, for people who don't know. Basically like a BCF.
Yep.
And so we're standing out in the car park and one of the boys, Molly, he comes out and we're chatting to him in the car park as he's about to leave. Having yarns, probably talking for like 20 minutes, talking about like, oh, what are we doing for New Year's? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just, you know, good banter, talking. And then bang! We hear this massive thud behind us, right? And I turn my head. We all flick our heads instantly. And we see this guy booking it out of Anaconda with about 8 puffer jackets, right?
Right.
Like North Face.
Yeah, like North Face, MacPack,
Pardon?
all the other.
Fuck yeah.
Pardon?
We got a puffer jacket.
We got merch now.
Oh, good.
And so he's running out and he's got like full like arms, like
Yep.
We get it. He's carrying jackets.
He's carrying
he's got about 8
and
to
they're
10
puffers.
jackets, right? And he's booking it straight, like just goes for it, right?
Good on.
And I turn my head and
That's the fucking guy from Ocean Alley.
Ah.
I turn my head and he runs, right? And then I'm like, oh, I was just like, oh, that guy's stealing. I just like immediately was like, that guy's stealing. And then
That's
three
right.
Anaconda,
Genius.
and then 3 Anaconda workers run after him. And I've worked in retail for a long time.
There you go.
And I
What
know
a
that
humble brag.
There's a very strict policy with don't chase.
The no chase policy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I get a lot of my stuff.
Well, yeah, like it's kind of, if you're a thief, you know that you can go into a store, you can go whatever you want, you can run, and the store workers,
Yeah, they don't care.
they're not allowed to exit
Yeah,
the
and they're not allowed
premises.
to touch you either.
Yeah, God no.
Even if you ask nicely.
You want to see my anaconda?
Anyway, so then they all run, and I'm like, I say to the boys, I'm like, they're not allowed to run. And then one of my mates, Kobe, goes, but I can.
Oh, boy.
And then he immediately just drops his
Citizens arrest.
gym bag full of like wallet, keys, phone.
Cope's quick.
Oh yeah, Cope's quick off the mark.
He's also just like within the last 12 months had a knee reco.
Yeah, but still quick off the mark. Anyway, but so he just drops his gym bag and then starts running. And I thought he was doing a bit. I thought he was like gonna come back, being like, oh, I can, and then come back. Anyway, but then he probably got around like 10, 15 meters away, and I was like, oh shit, like he's actually in pursuit. And I looked at my other friend Molly, and I was like, well, come on.
Are the
Let's
Anaconda guys still chasing as
Yeah,
well?
they're chasing.
So now we've got 4 blokes in pursuit of one guy with a lot of vests.
Yeah, a lot of jackets. And
And he's like, I swear to God, they're not meant to chase.
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, stop chasing,
Guys, there's a policy.
Yeah, they don't usually chase. And the car park is like huge, right? It's probably like 100 to 150 meters like length.
Yeah.
So this guy's got like a long dash to make, right? So then Kobe gets around the corner and me and Molly like also running, but we both have our gym bags still on. So I'm like running. And I'm still like sagging behind because I still think that Kobe's going to like eventually
Give up.
stop
on
and
the
have a
pursuit.
laugh,
Yeah.
right? And then it gets to a point where like we're running. The anaconda guys start slowing down. So I'm like, oh, we're gonna slow down. But that is Kobe's cue to pick up speed.
Yeah.
So Kobe brushes through all the anaconda
insane.
workers.
Oh wow!
Like,
Yeah,
so they've all stopped.
They've all stopped, and Kobe's like, "Move!" Bang,
So
and
it's gone
pushes through
from a
them.
3-and-1 formation to now a 1-and-3 formation.
Yeah, literally.
Intriguing stuff.
And this guy
and is he
still
close
running.
to the guy?
Well, he got like I was still like running, but like 10 meters behind Kobe. Like I don't want to catch up fully. Like,
Are you passing the anacondas?
Well, and then Kobe got like, and then the guy with the jackets turned around and stopped.
Oh.
And then Kobe ran, and then got to like in between, probably like me and the end of the table away, like
Yeah.
pretty close. And then that was the point where I was like, oh shit, Kobe's about to go like toe to toe with this guy.
So they're about 2 meters away.
Yeah, and then so at that point I like picked up pace to get through the anaconda workers as well, because I was like, here we go, that's about to be a smash.
Yeah.
Like, like what have we just gotten ourselves into? What has Kobe gotten us into?
Yeah.
Right? And then Kobe's just like, fucking drop the jackets. And he was like, no, fuck you. And he's like, bro, fucking drop the jackets. He was like, all right. And then he dropped the jackets.
What?
Right? And then then Kobe started like walking forward toward the 8 jackets that were on the floor. And then Kobe like stood on the jackets. And then the guy started like walking back. And then he had a bum bag on and he started like fiddling with the bum bag.
Oh, he's going to shoot
And I was like,
Kobe.
Jesus Christ, he's got a knife.
Yeah.
I was like, he was like wielding, like, why else would you go into the bum bag?
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point?
yeah.
Like, you've dropped the thing.
Yeah, he's
to
not
get your
exchanging
weapon.
He's like, I also took money from the register.
Well, yeah, he just started touching that and he was just like, well, fuck you. And then Kobe was like, fuck you. But Kobe's now got the jacket. And then the anaconda guys came running
Oh,
in
those soft dogs.
and picked up the jackets.
We got him, boys.
And then they all started walking back.
What?
Kobe's like, they're fucking mine.
Yeah.
And then
This is between me and him. Anaconda
He
boys.
stole them from you, but I stole them from him. I've got no jurisdiction to anaconda.
We don't have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, take it up with him. He owes you 8 jackets. I owe him 8, but he also owes you 8.
So then I run up and then start like kicking a few of the jackets back, like repossess, and so was Kobe.
Is it still the
Away from-
situation?
And this guy is just like slowly walking away, but fiddling with the bum bag. So I'm like, Jesus, what's he about to pull out? Like we're all kind of just like waiting for his next move. And then he just keeps walking back and just like yelling at us. And
Saying
then
what?
Just like it was
Good run, dude.
to be honest, he did seem a little bit under the influence, and I'll get to that at the end. Anyway, but then he just like kept being like just yelling random stuff, but it wasn't like that angry or like that
Threatening.
Yeah, it was just yelling. And then Kobe and we just got all the jackets. Then we just started all walking back, and he walked toward Leach Highway, and then we just walked to the gym. And then Anaconda guys were just like, "Oh, thanks for that, boys."
Bullshit.
And Kobe was like, "Yeah, no worries, I got you." And
And that was it.
then Kobe like came back and then picked up his gym bag. He was like, "Bro, I got like $500 cash in my gym bag right now." And we all just left it here. Like, this is probably worth more than
The jacket.
the Anaconda jackets. And then we were like, all right, let's leave. Let's go into the gym. And the other guy leave. So in case this guy comes back, we're not here anymore. And then, yeah, we left. But then it kind of did dawn on us at the end when we got into the gym and we were like having a laugh about it. We were like, damn, that guy kind of seemed like he might have been homeless. So I was like, damn, Kobe, you just kind of stole from a homeless guy.
Yeah.
Blurry
Because
lines. But anyway, we did the right thing abiding to the law.
Yeah, but corporate Anaconda, they don't give a shit.
I'm a bit flat about the Anaconda team for just giving it a bit of
No reward.
thanks for coming.
Like, if I was a manager and I had like a $60 jacket in my hand, and this guy just
You're
saved
saying
us like
$60.
$1,000.
Those North Face jackets go for $400.
Oh, well.
If he's got 8 of them, Kobe should be getting at least 1.
Well, yeah, at least one, or like a gift card, or just like
Something.
like a
Something,
little
yeah.
comp for like, because like Kobe legit just
Ran
got it
past them as well.
Like-
Like, they'd given up on the pursuit.
Like, I was standing behind him, a couple meters behind, but I did nothing. Like Kobe did
Yeah.
everything, and I was just like, just there for support, there for the bands.
There you go. Props to Kobe.
I was amazed.
I'm real negative towards Anaconda. I know we
Yeah,
don't
fuck
really
'em.
like to take sides, but that is
I do.
pretty
Fuck 'em. I've never been to Anaconda. I didn't even know what they sold until right now.
pretty pathetic behaviour from the team down there.
Yeah.
Would you not imagine?
Oh, it wasn't ideal, but
If someone's gone out of their way, if someone
Kobe
had
didn't.
robbed me, for example, if someone has taken something from my house and my neighbour's chased after him,
Yeah.
I'm giving the neighbour something in return.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not pretending that didn't
Night on
happen.
the
Just being like,
top.
man, thank fucking good stuff. Anyway,
Like,
Kobe,
great
you are
show.
getting one thing. It is only a sort of it's a statutorial. Is that the word? Don't think so.
Honorary.
It's an honor. Say the word. It's an honorary award. It is an everyday hero. It's the first of the year. Second of the year. Alrighty, boys. During 2024, what we're going to do to finish every week is we're going to do a little segment that I'm extraordinarily excited about.
Me too.
Tonight is the first debut. It's Joke of the Week. We're going to come up with a nice little sting to put in there as well when we do the Joke of the Week. But for the moment, we don't.
Just use that.
That'll do.
So this week I get dealt the hand.
Ooh.
Jake's joke.
I am the jester for the week. The jester brings the joke, and I am Jake the jester.
Nice. So many J words.
Boys, it's been there we go. All right, so I'm going to tell you a joke. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to qualitatively analysis it or anything like that.
Okay, just based off of giggles or exhales.
Yeah, I just want to end the year every week.
In the day.
We want to end the app every week for this year with a little bit of a lol gag. All right.
I love a lol
Yeah,
gag.
cool. Yeah.
So we're going to tell the joke. We're going to laugh about the joke, probably.
And the episode's over.
And then we do a bit of like, thanks so much for tuning in.
Love it.
I like it, yeah.
Easy?
Yeah.
Is there any big things you want to discuss before we do
It's
the
a
joke?
lot of pressure for the joke.
It's not a long
The
joke.
joke is
Alright.
good.
But the joke will be good. And the thing is, maybe we can rate each other. Think about it. Take the week to digest it, and then
Next week we do a review.
and then next week
That a joke
we'll
we heard
go.
a week
We'll
ago.
go Jester Jake. Last week, you got an 8 out of 10.
Ooh, so you have to wait till the next week to hear what he got.
Yeah.
What he got on the Richter
And it's going to be a
scale.
combined score. So Joe, you do yours out of 5. Riley, you do yours out of 5, and then we combine them, and it's out of 10.
I like it. Makes sense.
And then by the end of the year, we'll have a joke of the year.
Yeah, we'll have the best
It'll be
joke.
the best joke. All right, we're kicking things off for the first ever joke of the week with this funny little tale called True Love lasts. True love lasts forever. Boys,
Chula.
it's the world. I don't want any interrupting of the joke. The delivery is everything.
Alright, so we can't speak.
No.
For the next 5 minutes.
You're in silent mode. Don't do that because if there's giggles. We want to hear the giggles. It's the World Cup final. And a man has made his way to the seat right next to the pitch. He sits down, noticing that the seat next to him is empty. He leans over the empty seat and asks the person on the other side, essentially his neighbour, if someone will be sitting there. His neighbour replies, no, the seat's going to be empty. And the first man who arrived at the seat goes, this is incredible. Who in their right mind would have a seat like this for the World Cup final and not use it? And the neighbour goes, well, the seat actually belongs to me. And I was supposed to come with my wife. But sadly, she passed away. And this is actually the first World Cup final that we haven't been to together. Ever since we got married 50 years ago. The first man replies, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. But surely, couldn't you find someone else, like a friend, a relative, or even a neighbour, to take her seat for the World Cup final? And the old man simply shakes his head and says no. Because they're all at the funeral.
Ah. Very nice.
What a tale!
The Richter.
What
The
a
Richter
tale!
scale.
What a
The
tale!
needle's off the Richter
What
scale.
a story, boys! It's been an absolute pleasure. Until we do this, Joe's in shock.
You had him, Mo.
Joe's in shock. Until we do this time next week. Stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mama.
it's just for now, but not forever.